How did you see him kind of increase the pace of the offense and get into, his better shot quality as the game went on? It looked like he was kind of stagnating early against the mismatches, and then as the game went on, got more comfortable playing with pace and space.
I thought he just did a good job dictating the pace of the game. I thought the first 4 shots he missed, I think 2 or 3 of them were good shots. That's just the player that he is, so he stuck with it. But the thing I like is the offensive rebound that he got and continued to play at a high level defensively.
What were some of the biggest ways you guys adjusted off the game too, especially defensively, hold them off the three-point line particularly?
Yeah, I mean, I think that word just gets to such a trigger word around this time of year. We didn't make too many adjustments. We played a little bit harder. We played tougher. We dictated the physicality and the tempo of the game, and it's the simple things that you have to do under a higher level of stress, higher level of adversity. So I thought our guys did a great job of dictating that today.
Coach, they say there's 4 guarantees in the world, and that's life, death, taxes, and a spicy series between the Heat and the Celtics in the playoffs. With the volatility that these games have, Game 1 was super one-sided, Game 2 was one-sided for the other side, Game 3 is one-sided again. How do you approach these games given their volatility?
You just have to focus on the things that you can control going into every game, and then knowing every game takes on a life of its own because both teams are constantly changing, adjusting, looking to find small ways to gain small advantages within the game. So there's certain things you got to go into every game, and then you got to be very quick to adjust or to give you what that game is giving. So ever since I played these guys, no one game has been the same. So you just got to keep an open mind, but you got to bring the certain things every game.
Abby, they had them legit.
Yeah, Joe, what did you like best defensively? I mean, held them under 85 points and just 12 in that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, just individual defense, team defense. I thought Drew was great. I don't know when he got his first shot, but I thought he dictated the defensive tempo of the game. I thought Tatum answered the call defensively. I thought KP and Al did a great job. I thought our bench came in and really pushed the pace on both ends of the floor. So just connected, tough, physical, individual defense, team defense.
And then after Game 2, was it a point of emphasis to get KP going early?
It was a point of emphasis to just break the layers of the defense. So he still took the same amount of shots. So. But it's important to getting him involved. It's important to make sure that he has an impact on both ends of the floor because he's important for us.
Hey, Joe, over here on your right. What do you think sparked the second quarter offensively?
I think some of it was turnover, some of it was our transition and our pace, and just able to get some easy shots, able to move the ball, get to the second side.
Jay, to the back of the room. Is that Adam? Right there, white hat. Right here.
Okay. Kind of an ugly first quarter for both teams. You only scored 21 points, but only gave up 12. What did you like about the way you responded after giving up as many open shots as you did in the last game, and just the way you were able to hold that defense when the offense was struggling a bit early?
I didn't think it was ugly. I thought it was just physical, tough. I thought, we got some good looks, didn't make them. They got some good looks, didn't make them. I just thought it was just a rock fight at the beginning of the game. So once the game settled in, we were kind of able to, take what the defense gave us and kind of go from there.
Sort of along those lines, you're talking about the physicality. When you're watching, what are the indications to you that it's there on a night, and things you're seeing that it's at the level you want it to be, and that kind of progresses?
It doesn't slow us down. We're able to play with a certain tempo on the offensive end. Defensively, it's just our connectivity, how we're able to kind of do both, stop the ball and get out to guys. I think those are important.
Jared.
KP, you got him going early, pick and pop, running him off of pin downs after the way that they were able to guard him last game. How much did you want to kind of free him up to get a shot going early?
He took the same amount of shots as he did last game. He made 4 more. But it's important that we get him going on both ends of the floor. So I think just getting him involved is important, moving him around. But he has the ability to create indecisions, and so I thought his rolls were good. They put pressure on the rim, but I thought his pops were good too because he forced some pockets and some 2-on-1. So he's got to be involved on both ends, and he's a huge impact for us.
And then Payton was able to pretty much get into anybody defensively. He had that play where he pressed Robinson out of running a play, and then he just fumbled the ball away. Just when Payton plays with that extreme confidence on both ends, how does that change the team?
It starts with him, but it's a bench in general. When you can change tempo of a game by putting in different lineups and have different guys, I think it helps us. It takes the pressure some off of those other guys. So he's been tremendous for us, dictating the pace and really dictating the physicality of the game.
Coach, Tyler Hero was a great playmaker in the first game. What was the adjustments to defend him in tonight's game?
Just play harder, be more connected, play more physical defensively.
Joe, what has the last 72 hours been like for you in terms of preparation, in terms of having to make adjustments, in terms of kind of reflecting? Obviously, this was a monumental game in this series. I don't want you to be demoralized. I'm not trying to throw my words out.
I'd say monumental is a little extreme.
It's a little much, a little extreme.
It was a good game.
Good game, big game.
You just have to find that balance of focusing on what's most important. I think sometimes when you have a lot of time off, you could easily start to come up with all these things. And, at the end of the day, the game's pretty simple. And you got to find the simple things that you can execute, the simple things that you can take away. And then how do you just bring the right mindset and the physicality? To me, I know it's mundane and the playoffs create a lot of hysteria, but there's no difference between a regular season and a playoff game. You just got to bring it mentally, physically, emotionally. You just got to bring it and you got to execute. And so it's just preparing yourself for that.
Were you at all, did you wonder whether you guys would bring it, or were you convinced yesterday or before the game, okay, it's going to be different?
I trust our team. I don't expect them to play perfect, and I don't expect series to be easy or to go a certain way, but I trust them, and I know they want to win, and I know they'll do whatever it takes, and I trust their preparation, and I trust who they are. So more than that, it's kind of like just play the game, So I'm glad we don't have 2 days before the next one.
What were the keys to limiting them to 32.1% shooting from beyond the arc, but also only giving up 6 second chance points from the second quarter on?
Yeah, I think it's you have to close out the guys. You got to take pride in individual defense. You got to come back and rebound. I think that's important.
Joe, just kind of to follow up on that, the perimeter D in Game 2 was certainly not like it was tonight. Did you make a conscious effort with your team to make sure that they could close out on threes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Thank you.